Now can you, Chelsea? Now you should. Good morning, Akiko. John, I'm so proud of you for trying yoga. But I do believe that you might really not do it, but just check in and say hi. I think you should try it. It's good. It's good for flexibility. I am so excited to see you guys here this morning. Edie, oh, I'm so glad you're here. You should low hover while you wait. Can you see me now? Can you guys say, I'm assuming you can see me now. It's for some reason it's been slow on the pickup. I think it's a popular time to be streaming. So we're going to use a mat and a weight. If you don't have a weight, you can use, perfect, thanks guys. You can use anything, you can pretend. You can use anything that, like a water bottle, a can. It can be a little heavier today. So we're going to start, oh, thank you, Brenda. All right, let me turn our, so on Sundays, I tell you to kind of put a relaxing space together, whether it's, hey Kim, whether it's light a candle, get yourself in a calm, more peaceful setting. That can be true for today too. It's a little less peaceful. Those low hovers are my downfall too, Edie. But I'm just very grateful that my injured shoulder is letting me do it. So I'll treasure that. Oh, I forgot to take my sneakers off. Forgot to transition. So with that, we're going to start at the back end of our mat and slide the weight up onto the balls of the feet. I wasn't going to do low hover, high hover today, but since I have so many requests for them, I guess we'll do it. Slide onto the heels, lift the toes. Just kidding, we were going to anyway. And slide the weight to the outside rim of the foot. So in that position, we're just trying to move through our feet, come into the inside rim. We'll start today knowing that we're going to stretch and roll out a little bit tomorrow. We're going to start today with a little body movement, a little bit more flow with our weight. Take your weight onto all four quadrants, soften the knees, bend the knees. We're going to do those new favorite abs for a second, and then we'll stretch and then integrate all that stuff back in. Flex the quads and pull the knees back over the heels. So you've just gone from an extreme forward, exaggerate almost as if you're locking the knee. When you flex that quadricep, it feels like you're contracting around the knee a little bit. And then soften the knees so that the knees are right over the ankles. Squeeze your behind and press your hips forward. So as you press your hips forward, we're lengthening those hip flexors. So you're using the strength of your glutes to contract and stretch the anterior portion, the hip flexor muscle group. And then send the hips back and then shift to the right. I'm so glad you guys are here this morning. Thanks for being with me on a Saturday. Shift to the left. And then bring the hips center so your hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, contract the pecs, so you contract the chest to stretch the shoulder blades. So you pull the shoulder blades apart and draw the chin down. Now reverse that, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down, look up towards the ceiling. And then release the shoulders, take that right ear to the right shoulder, lengthening through the neck. Tilt your chin down. And then left ear to the left shoulder. Bring your head center. Take a nice big deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Relax the back of the head. Now slide the hands up the shins, look forward, scoop your belly button in. Slide down, bend your left knee. Your left hand comes to the floor, your right hand comes to the ceiling. Bring both hands back down. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide the hands back down, bend your right knee. Right hand comes down onto the floor, left hand comes up. Bring that left hand down. Slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down so you're standing nice and tall. Again, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Let go of the tension in your neck. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide the hands back down, bend your left knee, the left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Both hands to the floor, slide your hands up the shins, look up. And then slide the hands back down, bend your right knee, left hand comes to the ceiling. Both hands come back down, slowly roll yourselves all the way up. Now, before we move into our high hover, low hover, grab your weight if you have one. If you don't, that's okay too. Put your weight in your left hand, and then you're reaching down to that, towards the floor with that left hand. So as we come down, the chest is lifted, the heart stays lifted nice and tall. So we're not allowing this to collapse to the side as we laterally flex. 4 more. Last 3, see if you can go a little bigger. Last 2, now you're going to drop down into a squat. So you drop down nice and low, and then reach to the side. Drop down nice and low, and then reach to the side. Oh, yay, Lisa. I'm so glad. It's so good for us. It's good for the fascia too. I almost wore my fascia shirt today. 4 more. Last 3. Gracie's sad she's not in here with you guys. Last one, she's in there whining. Now you're going to take this left hand across the body. So you take it over and then bend it. Take it over so you reach it towards the right and then side bend. Reach it over and side bend. Reach it over, side bend. Reach it over, side bend. We have 2 more just like that. Reach it over, spinal twist, and lateral flex. 1 more time. Now, switch the weight to that right hand and bend to the right and lift. So same thing, we're lifting the heart, pulling that left shoulder back and down, opening up the chest just a little bit. See if you can slide that just a little bit lower. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, and 2, and squat down 1 time, and then bend it, squat down, and bend, squat down, and bend, squat down, and bend. We have 4 more just like that. Last 3. 2 more, 2 more. Dropping those hips nice and low, warming up the legs a little bit. Now from here, take this right arm over to the left, bring it across, and then side bend. Take it over, and side bend. Take it over, and side bend. Strong, reach, and bend. 5 more. See if you can rotate just a little bit bigger to the side. 4, 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Now we're going to keep the weight at the front of the mat. So go ahead and slide the weight so that it's forward. And then you come to the back of the mat. Take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Walk your hands forward. High hover. Here we go, team. Low hover. High hover. You can set your knees down, so it's great. Knees up or down your way. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. 1 more time. Low hover. Now this time, press the chest through. Lay your thighs on the floor. Flatten your feet. Look up towards the ceiling. Look over that right shoulder. And switch. Look over the left. Come center. Stretching those hip flexors. And then press back. So you're in that child's pose stretch. Tuck the hips under. Pull your belly button in. and then slide into that hand to knee position. You're on the front of the mat. So because we have that weight there, we're going to take the weight in the right hand, take the left leg, so from the side it looks like this, you take the left leg up, and then take the right hand and pull the hand towards the hip. So you just pull the weight, it's not a large movement. Let me show you from this angle. So you're here, extend, and then you just pull the weight to the hip, pull the weight to the hip, pull the weight to the hip. Now again, if I don't have a weight, I pull the hand. It'll be a little bit larger range of motion weightless, but your goal is the same, that the abdominals come from a nice strong place, that balance challenge being on the opposite hand and knee, and then as you pull in, your body has to counter contract. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, strong, 4, pull the navel to spine, 3, last 2. Now if you can, just hold the weight up and then take that left leg out to the side and back, out to the side and back. So check out your options. You can have both hands on the floor here. I could bend the knee to the side, so that looks like this. Bend it and straighten it, bend it and straighten it, or I have that side reach. We're trying to throw, so when we take that laterally, the body has to contract in a different way for the obliques. So the sides of the abdominals contract just a little tighter for 8. 7, the weight is just an added challenge, optional. 5, 4, 3, 2, now listen, set your weight down. Your left leg is back, your right knee is in front, and you just lean back into pigeon. So we went from this extension right here, and then you just sink back. Bow your head towards the floor. So again, in that stretch, I could stay upright here. I could come down onto my elbows. I could come all the way down onto my forehead. Move around in your hip a little bit. Take a nice big deep breath in. So we're coming into pigeon. Oh no, Lisa, that's not relaxing. But those will do that, especially with that heavy weight. So we're coming into pigeon from a different movement today than what we worked on. Come back in, so you slide back up into that position, forward, carefully, no falling. Take the weight back to the hip and slide that left leg out to the side. We have one more round. I could keep both hands on the floor. Again, it's moving and contracting in a different way. So the body has to learn, create a new groove in the brain for that different movement. For 5, 4, moving in that hip a little bit, lubricating the joints. Last 2, and 1. Set your weight down, sink into pigeon. Again, move around in that. That can be here. That can be here. When we're stretching, when we're moving into that, just try and stretch the muscles and give the joint some attention. There's no wrong way if it feels good, if it feels right to you. Move around and find the position that serves you this morning. Inhale. Exhale, slide back up. One more time. Pull the weight to the hip and slide your left leg out to the side for 8. 7, strong lateral movement. And again, as you're coming into that, you have your core nice and tight. Pretend like you're balancing something on your back, and then don't let it fall. Last 2, and 1. Set your weight down, sink back into pigeon. Inhale. As you exhale, slide back up, hands are right under the shoulders, dig your left toes into the floor, step back into that high hover, squeeze your glutes, low hover, high hover, nice and strong, low hover, high hover. You can have the knees down on the mat, low hover, high hover. You could stay in a high hover and plank and wait there, that's cool too. Low hover, high hover, low hover, Jesslyn's favorites, high hover, 2 more, low hover, high hover. One more time, low hover. Press your chest through. Lay your thighs down, look up. Look over your left shoulder, stretching the right hip flexor. And switch. Come center, sink back into that child's pose. Tuck the hips under, deep breath in. And then exhale. As you exhale, come onto your hands and knees. Now take the weight to the left hand. You lift the right leg, so the right leg goes back to the back wall, and then pull the weight to your hip. Again, same thing. If I don't have a weight, I pull my hand, so I'm here, pulling my hand towards the hip. Again, pretend like you're balancing something on your back. Keep your back nice and still as you come through that movement. You're sending this leg as far back as you can. So we're trying to create length through the leg, from the crown of the head all the way to your toes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and strong. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold the hand up if you can, find your balance, and then take that right leg to the side. This side could feel different than the other side. So one side could feel secure. The other side you may want to have, even if you just touch a hand or a finger or two into the mat, that'll help. For 8, 7, keep that left elbow up if you can. 6, 5. Once you're feeling a little more comfortable, see if you can bring your foot farther forward. Last 3, 2, and 1. Set your weight down. Send the right leg back so that you end up in pigeon. You can stay upright, drop your elbows, drop your forehead. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, slide back up, find that position once again. So we pull the weight to the hip, and then we slide the right leg forward towards our head, and then back as far away from the crown of the head as you can. Nice long reach with that foot for 5, 4, see if you can pull the elbow up just a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. Weight goes down, slide back into pigeon. Once again, move around in that hip a little bit. Try and loosen up the hip, the knee, the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, slide back up one more time. We find our way forward, pull the weight to the hip, and slide the right leg forward. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Try and keep that back nice and still. Last 3. So strong. 2 and 1. Set your weight down. Slide back into pigeon. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the hands back so that they're right underneath the shoulders. Dig your right toes into the floor. Lift back into that high hover, pressing the heels back. Knees can be down if you like. Low hover, high hover, inverted V, press back. So you're here, down dog. High hover, low hover, squeeze your glutes. High hover, inverted V. Now we have a little change coming, it's optional. High hover, low hover, high hover. When you come into that inverted V, take your left hand to the right shin. Back forward, high hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, right hand to the left shin. High hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, left hand to the right shin. High hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, right hand to the left shin. High hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, left hand to the right shin. High hover, low hover, one more. High hover, inverted V, right hand to the left shin. High hover, low hover, press your chest through. This time we're keeping the thighs hovering, and then inverted V, walk your hands back, scoop your belly button in, and slowly roll yourselves all the way up. Shoulders come back last. If you have a weight, go ahead and take that weight up, coming to the front of our mat, the weight's to our chest. Now take your right foot, drop back into a lunge, and then lift up and raise the weight. So as we come down and up, again, if I don't want to use the weight, I would do that same movement. I drop down, and then I lift up big. Drop down, and lift up big. So as we're going through that movement, we're using the time we need. It's not fast. So you come down full range of motion if you can, and then big reach up. When we come down, if we can touch the knee to the mat, that's great. For 8, 7, 6. So we start with our base move, and our base move has that standing position when we come up. We're going to change that in 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now this time, lunge down and then lift the knee, balance. Lunge down, lift the knee, find your balance. Strong and tight. Same exact options without that weight. Last 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Last 3. And 2. Now come down into a squat and do that same lift. Up, drop down, lift up. Take your time, intentional with your movement. Squeeze that left glute. 8, 7, 6, 5. So strong. Last 4, 3. Keeping your abdominals nice and tight. 1 more. Lift up and hold. Now put that together. 1 lunge, lift, and 1 squat. 1 lunge, and 1 squat. Go slower if you want. You could go a little faster if you want. Balance. So we're after that left glute, the standing glute. We have 1 more. Strong, good. Now, put the weight to the mat. Stand on the front end of your mat, chair pose. Scoop your belly button in, hands come down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Right arm comes up. Right arm comes back down. Hop or walk in, chair pose. Abdominals tight. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover, right arm up, right arm comes down, hopper walk in, chair pose, scoop your abdominals in, hands down, hopper walk back, low hover, high hover, right arm up, right arm down, hopper walk in, chair pose, tuck the abs, hands down, hopper walk, low hover, knees up or down, your choice, high hover, right arm up, right arm down, hopper walk, chair pose. One more time, please. Hands down, hopper walk, low hover, so strong, high hover, right arm up, right arm down, hopper walk, pick up your weight, stand it up, and then take that left leg back. So now the left leg comes back, stand together, raise the weight, drop, stand together. So again, that's with or without the weight. Do what serves you this morning. I could also hold the weight to my chest and keep it from going overhead. So if that bothers your neck to raise the weight, keep it right here. Tap the knee all the way to your mat if you can. For 8. You want to practice slow and full range. 6, 5. Same movement. If I want to set my weight down, it would look like this. Same movement with the arms come down. Big reach up. 4. Big reach up. 3. 2. Last one. Now we go into that knee lift. So you'll drop the knee down to the mat. Find your balance. Drop down. Find your balance. So your pace is your own. If your legs are longer, it's going to take a little bit more time to get from position to position, but find your space in that movement where you can try and hold your balance for a second. 4 more. Squeezing that right glute. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Now we do the same movement from a squat. So you drop down nice and low, hold and stick the landing. Down, pause. Drop it, and lift. See if you can pull your knee a little bit higher, tuck the abdominals to draw the knee towards the chest. 4 more, friends. Last 3. It's in the stillness that the abdominals, everything has to contract just a little tighter right there. Last 1. Now put it together. So we lunge 1, hold, and squat. Nice, strong right glute. Find your balance. So again, as we work through that, if you can find a spot to, again, if you feel like that's wobbly, to hold that leg still, find one spot that's not moving to have your gaze on. That'll help a little bit. 2 more, please. Last one. From here, come down, set your weight to the floor, chair pose. You're at the front of the mat, hands down. Hopper walk back, low hover, high hover, left arm comes up, knees can be up or down, left hand comes back down, hopper walk in, chair pose. Tuck nice and strong. Hands down, hopper walk back, low hover, high hover, left arm up, left hand down, hopper walk in, chair pose. 3 more. Hands down, hopper walk back, low hover, high hover, left arm comes up, nice and strong, Left hand down, hopper walk, chair pose. Reset, hands down, 2 more. Hopper walk, low hover, high hover, left hand up, left hand down, hopper walk, chair pose. 1 more time, friends. Hands down, hopper walk, low hover, high hover, left hand up, left hand down, hopper walk, chair pose, arms all the way up, sweep your arms around the outside, come to the back of your mat. Once you're to the back of the mat, take your right arm, big circle back, touch it to the floor, then your left arm, big circle back, touch it to the floor. So we've talked about that the front, and we worked on this last Sunday as well, when we talked about this front range, we do really well in, and then we get tight and bound up in this back range. So as you're circling, retract and see how far back you can reach that hand. Open the chest and tap. Open the chest. If we follow it with our gaze, it's so good for our cervical spine. So we intentionally let that head move side to side. Good for the fascia, lubricates the spine just a little bit. 2 more. Last one. And deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in. Round your back, relax your head. Walk your hands forward. Low hover. Press through. Chest up. Look up. Lengthening those hip flexors. Then push back into that down dog inverted V. Pressing the heels towards the mat. Lift your right leg. Pull your right knee to your right elbow. Once again, lift the right leg straight back. Take your right foot towards the ceiling. Reach it as far as you can from your left foot. And then pull the right knee to the right elbow. Scoop and tuck, so from the side right here. Slide the right leg up. Pull the right knee to the right elbow. Tuck the abdominals in. Again, slide up. Try and straighten that right leg as much as you can. And pull, elbow to knee. 2 more. Lift the right foot. Stretching the left hamstring. Pull the right knee to the right elbow. Scoop and hollow the abdominals. 1 more time. Lift the right foot. Pull the right knee to the right elbow. Now from here, take this right foot, place it on the mat, lift your body up, and then turn your left toes so that your left toes are perpendicular to the right. Reach the right hand forward, left hand back, lean in. So we're leaning into this right knee, reaching the right hand forward. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat and the left hand up to the ceiling. This is where, if you want, so your position is here, and if you want, you could create that bind. So you can bring it hand to hand around the thigh. You could rest your elbow. You can have the hand to the mat. So play with it. Every day has a different opportunity for the body to move. Find what feels right for you today. Inhale. Exhale, take this left hand, touch it to the thigh. Reach the right hand to the ceiling. See if you can take this hand and reach just a little farther up. Lean into this right knee. Inhale. Exhale, reverse that. Round 2. Right hand to the floor, left hand reaches big to the ceiling. Reverse that. Right hand to the ceiling, left hand down the thigh. Big deep breath. Expanding the rib cage, intercostals, lengthen, stretch out, and switch. Reach big to the ceiling. and switch. And switch, right hand down, left hand up. Lean into that right knee and switch. Lift a little higher, we have one more. And switch, right hand comes down, left hand up, reach. And switch. Big deep breath in. Exhale, hands come front to back. Lift the right or the left heel, turn so that you're facing the front. Release the arms, drop that left knee. You might want some double or triple push underneath this knee. Then from there, we continue to lean in, so we're loading this quadricep for a while. Lean in, arms come up overhead. Then the arms come out to the side, twist to the left. As you twist to the left, option to lift the right hand and grab onto that left foot. So you're here, or you create that bind. Big deep breath in. Now watch as you exhale, release your left foot and then pull on your right toes. So for some, this position doesn't feel right and you'll want to be here, where you're bowing your head towards that right quadricep, flexing this foot. The right foot is going to deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale, come back up, lean into this right knee, take the right hand up, and then grab the foot if you want, or reach the hand to the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, release and switch, pull the right toes back. One more time, let go of your toes, slide forward into this right knee, lift the right hand, reach back, grab the left foot. See if you can pull your left foot closer to your behind. Inhale. And exhale, release. Pull on the right toes, sink back, bow your head towards that right thigh. Inhale. And exhale from here. Come upright. Take this left leg and just bring the foot over to the left side. Then slide the right leg open. If this is uncomfortable, take it into that opposite leg instead. So you can always move the bend, the flex of that knee. Then from here, same options that we had forward. I can lean, so I can take my hands, straddle the thigh, trying to push my left hip downward slightly. And then from there, I can hold, I can grab onto the foot, flex the foot and deepen the stretch into the Achilles. I can draw my head close to the leg, I can bring my forearms down into the floor. 3 big deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. Exhale, press a little deeper into your left hip. Crawl your hands forward. Bring both legs in front, little core work. So we've been working on this one. Hands come onto the floor. Take the legs in front, hover, and slide your feet right to left. So options. If that doesn't feel good to you, you can come down onto your elbows. If that doesn't feel good to you, you can lay all the way down. If you lay all the way down, you don't want your legs that low. You want to bring your legs up a little bit higher. All of those positions work well with the knees bent or with the legs straight. So again, progressing, you could be here, you could be here, or gentle pressure on the hands, and we're here. For 8, 7, 6, abs are nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, Last 2. And 1. And small little kicks. 8. Again, same thing. I can come back here. If all I can feel are my hip flexors, I want to change position. It's all good. For 8, draw your ribs down towards your hips. So you're trying to funnel your rib cage towards your hip. For 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Take it all the way back for that single leg stretch. When we come into that single leg stretch, you're taking the leg, drawing one leg towards your head and the other leg away from you. So in that, I could have my head down. I could bend the knee that comes in. I could have my head lifted and the knee bent. Or straight leg. For 8. 7, keep your abdominals in nice and tight. See if you can peel your shoulders up a little higher. For 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Now slide back up and slide the legs right to left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, pulling the rib to hip. 4, last 3. See if you can draw the navel in a little bit tighter. And 1, kick the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders are down. 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Take it back into that single leg stretch for 8. Lengthening the hamstring as the foot comes up towards the ceiling. Press your tailbone down into the mat. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once again, slide up. Last set. Pick your position. Slide right to left. Last opportunity. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Kick the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Drop it, single leg stretch for 8, 7, 6, draw the navel to spine, pull tight. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg, lay it down. Take your left knee, draw it across the body, spinal rotation. And then once you've taken that left leg across, take the left arm, float it open, and then look over that left shoulder. 3 big deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Hug your left knee into your chest. Pull your right knee up. Lengthen your left leg, set it down. Draw the right knee across the left side, and then take that right arm, float the right arm out to the side. Look over that right shoulder. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. One more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Pull your right knee to your chest. Draw the left knee up. Roll yourselves up to seated. Flip over onto your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift up into that inverted V down dog. Lift that left leg straight up to the ceiling. You're trying to pull your left toes as far away from your right foot as you can get. Now pull your left knee to the left elbow. Scoop the abdominals and hold. Float that left leg up. Big reach. Toes to the ceiling. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, nice and strong. Exhale, float. Lift that left leg up to the ceiling. Lengthening and stretching the standing leg, that right leg. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Tuck the abdominals in nice and strong. Float that left leg up. And tuck, elbow to knee. One more time. Float that left leg up, lengthen, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that elbow to knee. From here, tuck the abdominals in, set your left foot down, stand yourself up, turn the right toes so that your feet are perpendicular. Float the hands so your left hand comes forward over that foot. That right hand goes to the back. Press into your left thigh. Big deep breath in. And then bring the left hand down, right hand up. Inhale. Exhale, reverse that. So we flow through this series a little quicker than usual. Take your left hand up to the ceiling. Continue to press into that knee. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Right hand comes up. This is where you can create that bind if you want. You can wrap the hands and switch. So we do a couple extra from what we've been working towards, and we flow through it just a little bit quicker. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Right arm up. Reach as high as you can to the ceiling. And switch. Left hand up. Big stretch. Lengthen the rib cage on that left side. And switch. Spiral down. Lean into that left knee. That left thigh comes forward. And switch. You're trying to pull and lengthen all the way up to those fingertips. We have one more opportunity. Switch, bring that left hand down, right hand up. And switch. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands front to back. Turn back to the center, lift your right heel, and then set the right knee down. Lean into the front leg. Arms come up, press into that front thigh. Arms open, twist to the right, take that left hand up, and then you choose what that right hand does. So once again, you can double up your mat if you need more cushion. So you're here leaning into this left thigh, stretching through the inner portion of the thighs. Lift the hand, you can have your right hand on the thigh, you can reach back on the calf, or you can pick that foot up. Trying to kick the foot into the hand. If you apply pressure back there, it'll open up the chest. The pecs will get a little deeper stretch. Now, big deep breath in. As you exhale, release the foot and then sink back. Pull your left toes towards you. So we talked about some options on the other side. Same for on this side, I could be here instead. So I'm just trying to lengthen the hamstring, the back of the knee, and flex into the calf so that if I flex this, the Achilles will lengthen out just a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, slide back forward so you create length from your left knee to your right knee. Left hand comes up, reach back, grab that foot if you like. Big deep breath in. Exhale, switch, bow towards that left leg, pull the foot towards you. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. Now once again, you lift, pull that back foot up. Inhale. Exhale, release, and slide back for the last time. Pull those toes towards your shin. Inhale. Exhale, try and release the tension in the back of the knee. One more big deep breath. As you exhale, release the foot, lift the body, come off that back foot, and then just bring the right leg so that it's out to the side. Once that right leg is out to the side, again, you assess if that doesn't feel right, and you can switch the inversion. Then that left leg comes out to the side. Same options as on the other side. You can pull towards, you can turn, face it, and just lean in. Press this right hip down, and then choose how deep you want to go into that fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands back up. Take both legs wide. So that right leg and that left leg both come wide to the side. Flex your feet so you're pulling the toes towards your shins. Take the tailbone, tip it back, and then lean your body forward. As we come into that, you can stay upright. You can come down onto your elbows. You can come down onto your forehead. Try and keep your feet flexed. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Crawl your hands back. Bring your legs in. Twist so that you're back on your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift into that down dog. Right leg comes up, but this time let it spiral back over the left. Scoop your belly button in. Pull your right knee over to your left elbow. So we cross. Inhale. Exhale. Lift it up. Let it drop back over that left leg. Push against the floor just a little stronger with the arms. Draw that right knee to the left elbow, tuck it across. One more time. Lift up. Let it spiral back over. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that right knee to the left elbow. Set your right foot down. High hover. Low hover. Press your chest through, extension, nice and tall. Press back into your inverted V. High hover, low hover. Press your chest through. So close, you guys, almost done. Inverted V, down dog. Pressing towards your heels. High hover, strong. Low hover, knees up or down. Press your chest through. Lengthening those hips, press back, hips up, down dog, inverted V. This time, lift your left leg and then let it drop back over that right side. Opening up that left hip a little bit. Now pull your left knee over to that right elbow. Drawing the abdominals nice and strong. And then once again, lift up, let it drop back behind you. Lengthening that left hip. Pull your left knee to that right elbow. Twist. One more opportunity. Take that left leg up and then back over that right leg. Inhale. Push the ground away from you a little bit. Exhale. Draw that left knee to the right elbow. Set your right foot down, high hover. Walk or hop in, chair pose. Hands down, hop or walk back. Low hover, high hover. Hop or walk in, chair pose. Scoop your belly button in. Hands down, hop or walk back. Low hover, high hover. Hop or walk in, chair pose. Hollow the abs. Two more. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Now this time, hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover, high hover. Take your left leg, reach it through, and lift your right arm. Set it all down. Low hover, high hover. Hop or walk in, chair pose. Then hands come back down, other side. Hop or walk back. Low hover, high hover. Take your right leg through and lift your right arm, or the left arm. Bring it back down. Low hover, high hover. Hop or walk in, chair pose. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover, high hover. Left leg comes through, right arm up. Set it down. Low hover, high hover. Hop or walk in, chair pose. Abs tight. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover, high hover. Right leg comes through, left arm up. Hand and foot down. Low hover, high hover. Hop or walk in. Last time, chair pose. Now, when we come down just that second portion, hands come down, hop or walk back. Take your left leg through, right arm up. I could choose to do the leg alone. I could choose to do the arm alone. Find what serves you this morning. Set it down, low hover, high hover. Then you switch. Take that right leg through, left arm up. Set it down, low hover. High hover, left leg, right arm. Set it down, low hover, high hover, and switch. Right leg, left arm. Set it down. One more set, low hover, high hover, left leg, right arm, balance. Set it down, low hover, high hover, right leg, left hand. Set it down. Here we go, low hover, high hover, knees up or down. This is it, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, squeeze your glutes, pull your abs in, low hover, high hover, 3 more, low hover, high hover, last 2, low hover, high hover, last 1, low hover, high hover, inverted V, press back towards your heels. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, set your knees down, flatten your feet, sink into child's pose, but this time, take the hands back behind you, palms up. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to hang here for just a second so that we can try and set our intentions for the day. So think about whatever stress, anxiety, fear, guilt, whatever you can let go of, a comment you don't need to hang on to, any pattern of thinking that we want to shift and change for the day. Inhale. Exhale, release that anything toxic, release what you don't want to continue to carry today. We're trying to increase gratitude, decrease stress and tension. So as you inhale, thank your body for working so hard. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to the shoulders. Lift up onto your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift into that down dog, inverted V. Tip the tailbone up. Try and lift your toes. And then set your feet down. Walk your hands back. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourselves up, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down, standing nice and tall. Deep breath in, arms come up. And exhale, give yourselves a hand. Good job, neighbor. Good job, team. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Whether you get to do it live with us or whether you're hitting it later in the day or the week, just know that I love and appreciate you. I'm here for you. If you need something, feel free to reach out. Oh, thanks, Marnie. I love that we get to check in this way, and then I'll also check in. I'll check in via email today or tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing our stretch set. So if you guys are interested in more of a Zen approach to today's environment, instead of quite so many high hover, low hovers, we'll be doing that tomorrow. But just, oh, thank you, Edie. I'm glad you guys are here. I really appreciate you jumping in. I know it's a whole weird way to be connecting, but I do feel like it makes a big difference that we can join together and try and encourage and keep ourselves accountable to something, someone. So knowing that you guys are showing up keeps me showing up, and just let me know. Like I've said, if workouts are feeling like there's too much pressure and stress, I'm open to whatever works for you guys. So if we need more, if we need less, if we need something a little bit different, just feel free to reach out and let me know. I love and appreciate you guys. I hope that you can go into the rest of your weekend in a lighter space, and just know that I'm here with you and we're stronger together. Have a great rest of the day.